Markets get quietly punished. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. And another quiet day, but today instead of a rally, we had a little bit of a beatdown. But again, with the volume currently the way it's trading and the true lack of volatility, there is no reason to get excited on either side of this market. This could be just a normal pullback down to a support level, which would be expected here. The markets did break out of that consolidation band, so it would be no surprise to see them sell down. The Russell finally took a little beat down. Not dramatic, but again, about 150 Russell points in the future, about 15 points in the Russell itself. But again, I don't put any stake in what happened here. The markets were quiet. They didn't do much, and the selling came in late. In fact, the S&P was the only positive index for much of the day until it finally gave up at the end of the day and sold off. When we look at the picture, again, it just looks like a little bit of a pullback down to some support, and we'll see how it acts at support. Without the VIX participating, without any real volatility here, I don't know that we're going to go too far one way or the other. Remember, in today's market, a 200 or 300 point move is really nothing when you look at the size of the index. So overall, we're just really neutral and staying on the sidelines and really kind of observing. Oil had a huge beat down today, down a whole 32 cents. It was actually interesting. Oil was up and getting towards 73 before closing around 72. So it did sell off a little bit, but again, this has been a very challenging trade. We are going to maintain our short position here, but it is obviously very uncomfortable. I can't get too excited about it until it breaks back below 70. Then I can just really start to think about being excited. Gold had a pop up early, kind of gave way and really closed somewhere around the flat line. At the end of the day, the dollar was a little bit weaker today, which we totally expected. The bond market was a little bit higher, so rates came down a little bit. We're at like 3.07 in the 10-year. Again, our black swan remains the same thing. The dollar and the bonds, as they get higher, it's going to create more pressure. There's no other way to look at that. That's what's going to be the overall case here. So we'll continue to watch. And again, we're not looking to be aggressive here. You don't want to be aggressive in a market that has no volume and no volatility. You can only get yourself in trouble there. As we take a look over at the grain markets, wheat, a monster day to the upside again, but did give up about 40% of the gains late in the day. It was up over 20 cents at one time, ended up about 14 cents higher. Corn and soybeans were higher, but they really kind of gave way late in the day. Not real exciting, but of course, they're entitled to have a little bit of selling pressure. I'm still very positive on the grains, and I now think $10 in soybeans is a level to step in. I think they're all going to go higher, and I think there's an outside chance for a big market here. The meats, to me, it looks like, and again, I don't know, I have no factual evidence here, but what it looks like to me is somebody is stuck big short, and they continue to try to spread information to kind of keep ahead on the meats. They're continuing to try to press it down on this light volume, but it looks to me like one day they're just going to pop and they're going to wipe out this big short. Again, I have only trading experience to indicate to me that there's somebody stuck short here, because they're trying to get it down and it just won't break. So, we're holding higher lows. So to me, it all looks like a chance for the markets to rally here. We are still very friendly to all the meats, and we expect them to have pretty big rallies here. So we'll continue to watch and stay involved there. Bitcoin was down a little bit, but again, we like the cryptocurrencies. I think you saw Jamie Dimon is now putting together a crypto department. So I don't know, I guess it's not a fraud anymore, now that they're getting involved, but I would assume they were probably involved all along anyways. In the meantime, we've got the Fed minutes tomorrow. They don't mean anything, but they could mean something, right? They should have no meaning. The news is already old, but we'll see how the markets react to that. But remember, it's only going to get slower every single day as we get towards the holiday weekend. So we're going to basically look for spots, look for certain stocks to trade and certain indices to trade and certain commodities to trade. But as a general market conditions, we're going to remain neutral and observing. That's the way I see it. This is Bubba's Daily Update. Todd Bubba Horwitz. And of course, don't forget about our high school investing program, highschoolinvesting.com. Check out the curriculum. And if you want to help us out, go to Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. In the meantime, don't forget to catch the Bubba Show every single day at 4 to 5 Eastern at libertytalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Bubba's Daily Update. Take care.